Cenat should not have put them on.
Sorry.
I just said sorry. Was that mad?
Look in the camera and say it again.
At the moment, I didn't care who it was, bro. Nobody's gonna like talk to me in no certain way on camera.
Now, like, at this point, you really might just be my content friend.
What the hell does that mean?
It didn't happen on stream, bro, but it happened, you know what I'm saying, bro?
Kai got in trouble for letting Marty and Khalil fight. That's what he did. Stop instigating all the time.
I tell you, we was put on timeout.
Recently, it seems like Rakai's disciples, also known as the Clover Boys, have been in the media cycle again, and it's because they were going back and forth with each other. Now, we've seen members of AMP, we've seen content creators as a whole argue and go crazy at each other, but this led to actual physical altercation between Mahdi and Kai Cenat's little brother, Kello. And a lot of people online were talking about the situation, didn't
Kai Cenat's little brother?
really understand the full backstory, so I wanted to bring it to y'all. But in order to do that, we'd start from the very beginning. Who even are any of these people, and how do we get here in the first place?
You gotta meet me halfway with this main character syndrome. You try to be main character too much, and you gotta meet me halfway, bro.
Riding bikes, that's Meg who's riding the bike.
The people you just saw right there are known as the Clover Boys, a group of streamers who all got together and basically are descendants of Kai Cenat or other AMP adjacent members, consisting of people like Ray, Tylil, Dez, Rakai. But as of recently, they've actually been adding a couple more people to the Clover Boys roster, or at least having their friends tag along in the stuff that they do, consisting of some streamers named Mahdi, Reem, and even Kello, who is Kai Cenat's little brother.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
But as of recently, it seems like every time the Clover Boys get together, they're in the news cycle for some of the worst reasons possible. And that's mainly because they rage bait and antagonize each other on a consistent basis. That'll help you understand the main issue we're going to talk about later in this video. They would go around doing crazy things like spraying fart spray on each other while streaming or getting ready to actually go to a streamer event.
Look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him. What was you doing, bro? You was trying to
So which one's Kai Cenat's brother?
I'm doing and not come at over.
This nigga right here? They don't even look alike.
Like, you could not live so we're all there right in your chat. You wanted to. No, it's probably here, but like, you can't leave.
Get to a point where you're going.
Oh my god, I ain't gonna lie. We're watching clips and I feel like I'm losing brain cells.
Oh, we got so many people here. Yeah.
Yo! Like, bro, there's no way people are actually watching this. I was not 14 and thinking that this was entertaining. There's no way.
Hey, yo!
Oh, come on, what are you doing?
Nah,
what the f?
Steve, man!
Yo! Somebody just sprayed this out. Oh my god! Yo! You stink. Yo! My fault, Kello. Yo, Marty smells so. Yo, Marty stink. Marty smells so bad. Yo, why are you smelling that?
Marty, big gang.
As everybody is getting ready to go to the streamer segment that they have planned, Mahdi was actually over here getting ready, getting dressed, and Ray, along with Kai Cenat's little brother, ran up on him after Ray found some fart spray and decided to spray it on him. Now, that would probably annoy anybody, but before this, they were already going back and forth with them, already antagonizing each other. It seems like anytime they're on camera, they get into some type of verbal argument, and normally doing stuff like this as a streamer segment, as a one-off thing, isn't too bad. A bunch of streamers go around pranking each other, messing with each other all of the time, and it just happens to be a clip. You move on, you change your clothes, and you keep it pushing. But before, again, they could even get to the actual event, they were still going back and forth, rage biting each other on a consistent basis. While on the car on the way there, things had already gotten physical, which I'm gonna have to blur out and not really show a lot of, but they were already going back and forth with Kai Cenat's little brother smacking Mahdi's head, along with him just going back verbally with everybody else in the car.
Yo, you got a man character syndrome, bro.
Suck my.
A man character syndrome, bro.
Kello, shut the up.
Oh! Come on, the stance.
Ah!
Oh my God, you stink. Okay, you got it. You stink.
Say sorry. Say sorry.
I just say sorry.
Say sorry.
Hey, yo, bro, stop, bro.
No.
All right, now you being performative, gang. Now, watch out. You did that stink, bro. Watch out.
Yo, show his face, Margo.
Bro, move. You're squishing Ray.
I don't care. Oh, why you slapping my head?
Oh my God, you stink,
Why you slapping my head? You pass on.
Now, that was probably very heavily blurred, and I should say this, any YouTube moderator or YouTube in general that might see this is obviously just acting for entertainment purposes. Nothing that you just saw is actually real. They are
YouTube, come on, man, don't do us dirt. You see, we blurred it out. We don't see nothing. We ain't see nothing. We not promoting nothing negative.
messing around. It's not actually real in any way, shape, or form. But just by that little bit, you could tell that there was already high tensions while driving to the event that they're supposed to go to. That whole segment was already going to be bad based on how they were acting while they were actually at the house. Anybody getting far sprayed on them was already going to be a little bit annoyed, and then you have somebody actually putting your hands on them, they're going to be even more mad, to the point that they're going back and forth verbally and now actually getting physical. Obviously, I didn't show you the real verbal part, and you basically had to imagine the physical part that happened because probably again heavily blurred in this video. But trust me, it doesn't even end there. They still kept going, yelling back and forth at each other, talking bad about each other, and before they even talked about actually slap boxing, which is what they ended up doing, they were talking about doing other stuff like grabbing gloves or doing something to amend what was going on.
Gas your head. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's not too crazy though. I'm not mad at that yet.
Yeah, move on my way now, nigga.
Look at me, you're little bro, dead ass.
Nigga, your head still got smack and it's red.
They're talking shit, they're joking. I mean, it's, again, immature, but this ain't too crazy.
Oh,
you not waving, nigga.
Yo, Ralph, y'all part of the barbershop. So do you genuinely want to get it on?
We could get it on.
You know I'm gonna do short. We're gonna get out of here.
Alright, damn. So what's that? If we got boxing gloves right now, y'all get out that fight.
No, we're gonna slap box. We can slap box.
No, gang. We need boxing gloves, man.
You know you can't beat me up, bro.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, like,
Yo, potential brain risk.
it's like, nah, it's like I would never fight you on camera. The way if you catch me off camera, what am I like? You gang?
I ain't gonna lie, it's haram to really put on the Quran, but I will really like. I can like, come on.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna bring up shit that happened
showed Reem a vibe on stream. I showed Reem a vibe on stream. I swiped him, he fell on his face.
Now, if you're a guy or you've seen guy friends act, you're seeing
Yeah, I'm not seeing nothing that's too crazy. You talking some shit.
this and probably thinking, hey man, this is how everybody acts. It's not that serious. It's not that deep. But you gotta imagine when you're actually on stream, people are trying to take it to a farther extent to get out clips on purpose and to entertain their chat. So while it might start off pretty small, them going back and forth and acting like a normal friendship,
It still could put the energy in the air. I get that, but again, I'm not mad at some shit talking.
like anything else, just arguing, bickering here and there, it seriously turns into something very different because people are trying to gas it in order to get clips and on camera stuff. As you can see, Rakai is going back and forth with them, not really saying anything, but just adding on fuel to the fire, which is just going to make everybody else mad, especially if you already feel like you're being rage baited. And then it gets to a point where they stop actually caring that they're on stream and start bringing up not only off stream stuff, but stuff that really shouldn't be said because it makes not only you, but everybody else around you look pretty weird, which you could probably already guess Marty actually ended up doing.
Kello doing mighty bad when he see red. So what the fuck you think I'ma do when I see red?
You never see red. Stop trying to act like you.
I beat your mans up.
Okay, now you start seeing where niggas they buttons start getting pushed. He not playing no more.
Word of my day,
You know who?
Gang.
Huh?
Fuck.
Gang, that word of my day.
That emotional shit.
Hey, that ain't really playing. I got me there, gang. I don't care. I'm not on content no more.
Your man's face fell off.
Gang. You jumped him, gang.
Nobody jumped him. Nobody jumped him. Fuck, nigga.
Jay jumped my friend, gang.
Your friend is wild.
Rakai, stop.
And you daring for me to say some shit like that, gang.
Cause I don't care. Y'all playing my character, nigga.
Alright, now it's, oh my god. Word of my mother, I better see
Kello, your pussy.
Kramati. I better see Kramati. Word to bro, gang.
Bro, why is every stream y'all niggas just arguing like a bunch of bad bitches? No, I'm talking about all y'all, all the Clover gang.
Nah, I'm telling you. Word to my mother, the nigga just tried to throw me under the bus. You're mad, so stay with
stop
the bitch.
slapping my head, gang. I don't care. Stop playing around like that.
Are you so mad? Why? What's up? I was like, you so emotional. Now you're mad.
Stop playing around like that.
I mean, maybe he is being a little emotional, but at the end of the day, if a nigga tells you, look, bro, straight up, I don't like that, stop. Like, I know you're doing it for content, cool, but let's draw the line here. just respect him, especially if that's your friend.
That's not PR, nigga. You talking about beating up his friends, nigga. Fuck you talking. We are in this car, nigga. Relax yourself, gang. That ass.
Over Royal Rumble.
You might miss something. Stop slapping my head.
Stop slapping my head.
When niggas stepping out of my head, you start.
This really some lunch table ass shit though.
So what can I do if you slap my head? What do you want me to slap you in your face, gang?
Slap my head or dog, put me in the field like you just did it. Get back to your fucking road. I mean, like, for me, like, this is not like what you doing right here is out of your body.
So you could tell from the beginning the tensions were already high well before we got to the infamous clip that actually happened. They were going back and forth with each other for a good minute inside the car, basically all the way until they got to the place, with the point of Rakai instigating consistently, calling up people like Des, Tylil to see if they could be a ref for them to box, basically just edging them and pushing them to keep doing it more and more. When they finally showed up to where they were
Bro, Rakai just seems to always be in the middle of all the bullshit. Yo, Rakai might actually be the problem, bro.
Supposed to be, which was an actual barbershop segment. They ended up slap boxing, which again, I can't really show the clips up, but I can show the beginning, blur a little bit of it, and then show y'all the very end, because I don't want to make YouTube too mad.
We blurring all of this, I ain't gonna lie. We not playing with YouTube. They've been on ass lately. We not promoting no violence, YouTube. You see, I got you.
Go back. Hold on. 30 seconds.
Stay right here. 30 seconds.
Okay, that's it over.
Yeah, stay right here so it's over. Yeah. 30 seconds. All 30 seconds.
Ready? 3, clean fight. 3, 2, 1, go.
Wait for that. I knew
Come on, gang. That's it.
Just so y'all know, because I probably had to cut most of this out, they said they were going to go 30 seconds. That was barely even 5. They went back and forth for a little bit, with Kello taking a very obvious loss there and them joking about it afterwards. But you could honestly tell that was going to...
Now niggas pride's in the mix. You get hit in the face too many times and you took the L. Yeah, niggas just hot now. I know, we've been here before, but this some middle school shit, can't cap. Niggas boxing in the bathroom and whatnot. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Or you don't.
Happen. He is a way shorter. Wingspan is not as good as Maddie's. He could just tell it was going to be a loss from the beginning, but still decided to do it anyway. And because of that, again, throughout the entire barbershop segment, they were joking about it, talking bad about it, to the point where even after the whole segment was done and they ended up getting into the car, Rakai was still going on joking about the entire thing, saying that he was sad, saying that they could set it back up, which led to him even saying that he thinks he's going to just be streamer friends with Rakai. So you can tell already, even before, after, during all of it, the tensions were really high and people were actually getting in their feelings about everything.
You okay? Lost a fight, but I mean, that's it.
Nah, at this point, you really probably might just... at this point, you really might just be my content friend, deadass.
Another one.
Like, deadass, because the way you move is like you really might just be my content friend. I don't know, funny shit.
And as I kept referring to the slap boxing clip as infamous clip, this clip went viral on places like TikTok, Twitter, basically anywhere you could find content, and much people were putting their 2 cents in. And apparently it got outreach so much that even Cenat himself ended up seeing it, no surprise there, and was not happy with the events that took place, not only with Rakai, Maddie, but his own brother getting very annoyed at them and how they were acting on stream, which led to apparently Rakai, out of everybody being first, sparking up stream and not being at the Clover Boys house, which a lot of people assumed had to be because Kai saw it and ended up actually being upset with everything that happened. But it's not like it was just Rakai. We're going to start with him. Basically, everybody had a conversation with him about the events that took place.
We are live once again. You know what I'm saying? We are live once again, chat.
This nigga, Kai finally kicked these niggas out the house.
Why my chat so goddamn big, bro? Now look, chat, hold on, chat, listen, look. So the reason why I'm here right now, I'm not gonna say too much, chat, but basically just think about, like, you know what I'm saying? Put pieces together, chat. That's why I'm here right now. You know what I'm saying? Right now, just only for one day. But it's like I only here right now for only one day because of Feel Me Word. You know what I'm saying? So I'm only here for one day, chat. But I'm gonna be back tomorrow at my regular setup. But like, chat, I had a stream though. Chat, we had a stream today, bro. You know what I'm saying? We had a stream today. You in Barrow Crib? Yeah, I'm in Barrow Crib right now. Now, chat, I'm only in here for one day, only. So, you know what nothing crazy, but we still, like I'm saying, we still live, we still good. What? Now let's turn the fuck up.
Now, I already spoiled it for y'all, saying that Rakai obviously got it talking to from Cenat himself, but at the time, nobody knew, and this was purely assumptions. I mean, after all of those events went down, a clip going viral, and people talking about Rakai was the one that instigated it, because he basically was. A lot of people felt like if he streamed in the Clover Boys house or streamed around any of them, the same situation was going to happen. Everybody was going to be just as mad. So him showing up at a different place was actually not surprising to a lot of people. But what did surprise everybody when they saw everybody else start streaming, specifically Cenat's little brother Kello, because he actually hopped on stream and was very honest about the entire situation, even going in depth talking about how he did have a conversation with Cenat and how his actions that he did were not good at all.
I didn't, in the moment, I didn't care who it was, bro. Nobody's gonna like talk to me no certain way on camera. Like, even if you were like, I don't care, bro. Like, you feel me? Even if it's my man's game, we gotta get it on game. No disrespect. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I knew I was gonna lose, or I knew I was gonna get smacked up. Bro, Marty hand could, bro, the nigga Marty could fucking scratch his hands his fucking knees while he's standing up. What the fuck do you think I was like? What? He like, Chad, come on, bro. Like, my nigga, I'm fucking 5'2", 5'3". Oh no, I'm 6'4". I'm 6'4". And I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna keep it a stack. One thing that I want to say and like bring up on like upon this topic. Like, yo, chat, I ain't gonna lie, how many times we seen Dez, Talil, and Punga argue all the time, chat? I ain't gonna lie, like, how many times? Chat, like, probably like 1,000,000 times, right, chat? Like, all the time. Right, chat? A lot. Now, how many times do y'all see a physical fight between those three that I just said? That's my point. That was a point brung up by whoever y'all wanna put the name to it. And it kind of made me think. I was like, damn, like, I really fought my mans on camera. Like, I was going for a smack on camera. Like, my intention in going into that fight was to smack my mans up on camera. That is so day room. So, I take partial blame and, like, how bad we looked on camera, chat. I heard a lot of niggas was bashing Marty, talking about Marty, get the fuck out, go back to New York. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Bitch, I tell you, I got no filter, bitch. I tell you, we was put on timeout, bitch.
Being as old as he is and as old as Rakai is, being put on timeout in the content world is pretty crazy. And a lot of people were making jokes, laughing about the entire situation, especially since Kello was over here joking and laughing towards the...
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I'm starting to feel like this is slightly a little bit of a nothing burger, but given the history of just Rakai and these guys always doing some bullshit, I guess it's nice to see that Cenat's stepping in and putting niggas in their place to a degree, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. These niggas, they need the hammer on them, bro. Kai need to go ahead and be like, hey, bro, y'all niggas can't stream until you get your act together. Which I don't know if Kai has that much power over these niggas. He probably doesn't at this point. I mean, they're all independent grown men to a degree. But, you know, it's like, this is just, I just don't think this is the PR that Kai wants when he's putting creators on. When we think about Cenat, we're thinking of creativity, him putting these big sets together and, you know, doing things that doesn't necessarily incite drama. Obviously, because he's a big creator, drama happens naturally. People will make up their own situations. But overall, he's making content. Every time we see Rakai in these different situations, it always feels like it's some bullshit.
Very end, no one was really taking the situation as seriously, even though these guys were definitely heavily affected by it. And it's not even like it was just these two. Obviously, Maddie, the other person that was involved in the situation, had this Spark Up stream. He talked about it as well and basically shared the exact same sentiments as Kello. This is something that they just do, but they should have done it off stream as to not put that perception out there into the world.
Kello's my man's game. I just wish that shit didn't happen on stream, bro, but it happened. You know what I'm saying, bro? We let Glitch cast us into, and 25X gang is so weird to the point I see him saying, oh, if Glitch can't stream because of us, then, oh, that's our fault. We basically got gas, you know what I'm saying? But it's cool though, gang. We both from New York, we men game, we like, okay, slapbox. We should have just let that happen on stream though. That's the only thing.
It was very conflicting stories at one point, with Maddie saying that nothing actually crazy happened, Kello talking about situations saying obviously he got a boss call, and then Rakai being very vague about everything that was going on. People obviously had their assumptions, mainly it being that the fact Cenat called them and talked to them about it, or somebody else in the Cloverboy house had to have called them and discussed the situation with them. But no one really confirmed it. As you saw from both those clips, no names were said, but it was obviously Cenat, the big brother of basically everything that was going on, or maybe even somebody who actually lived lived at the Clover Boys house. But you wouldn't really get that confirmation until Reggie himself was laughing and joking about the situation, talking about something. Yeah, Cenat is the one that put Rakai on timeout, and if that's the case, he's probably the one that put everybody else in that same position as well, just to stop all the stuff that was going on. This has been like 3 days in a row we've heard the Clover Boys in the news cycle, and it has been for nothing good.
Yo, Rakai got in trouble for letting Marty and Khalil fight. That's what he did, nigga. Stop instigating shit all the time, nigga. Big teeth ass, nigga. That's what you get, nigga. Big leaf call, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Next time Rakai go live, you ain't make sure y'all tell him, that's why you got in trouble, nigga. Stop letting niggas fight on your stream, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Boss call, nigga.
Reggie just pointed out the obvious culprit that everybody suspected from the very beginning. Guy, probably seeing a lot of the Clover Boys drama, is getting annoyed, probably even annoyed at people like me covering it, because he knows that whatever he does, even if he is away from his stream, away from the internet in its entirety, people will still be bringing up his name and talking about him because of the people he is associated with. And you can't really blame him, because he is the one that actually helped prop up all of these people into the limelight in the first place, and then took a huge step back from all. And a lot of y'all might be seeing this thinking that it's a one-off thing, it's not that serious. Yes, it became internet drama because of the way that they were acting and the way that the Clover Boys have been acting overall, but this genuinely does affect how people want to do streaming, or if people want to even do content in the first place. If you can't control your emotions or be in certain environments because you need to do stuff like this, then streaming, or at least IRL streaming as a whole, probably isn't for you, or you should figure out how to do it in a better way. And it seems like those types of thoughts have been flooding into Kello and Cenat's little brother's mind, because while he was on stream, he talked about taking a break away from streaming due to things that were going on.
I think I might slow down on streaming, bro. I think I might take a step back. Even though I got so much love for this shit, I see a lot of shit that, like, with the 2 days that I took off, I seen a lot of shit.
This nigga's not living in reality. I mean, I don't know what the allowance is, but Cenat, your older brother, bro. Just, you don't need to act like this. If I'm Cenat's little brother, I'm not saying that I'm not creating content, but I'm also saying I'm not acting an ass, bro. Make too much money in the family for me to be acting an ass. And that's what they say, bro. It doesn't matter how much money a nigga get, that shit can never unlame you. Now, these are some young niggas, and it's kind of like, I really don't know how old they are, but if they're around the age of Rakai, 17, 18, it's like, bro, these niggas they doing way too much for views, bro. There's other shit y'all can do, bro.
Gang, y'all probably gonna be like, what? But I seen a lot of shit. Do y'all know? And keep it a fact. Keep it a fact. Polo, like, look, live. Alright, you might laugh, but look, right? The reason why I want to take a break is because, like, game, like, a lot of this shit gets amplified because who my brother is, bro, and that's fake. I don't know, that's fake. That's the mental part that gets me a little bit annoyed, like, or break me down on my mental shit. Like, if Marty was to fight another streamer or some shit, like, you know what I'm saying, it would've, like, you know what I'm saying, or some shit like that. But because he fought in the white people's eyes, Kai's little brother, like, everything is amplified, especially for him and for me. So it's like, I don't know.
So stop putting yourself in this scenario. It's like, I can appreciate the little bit of accountability, but that's kind of what I'm saying. It's like, bro, you know what your brother has sacrificed to put your family in that position. And I'm not knocking if you want to create content too, but it's just like, what you don't even have to surround yourself with niggas like Rakai now. And then if you want to, fine. If you genuinely friends with them off stream, cool. I'm not saying that you can't collaborate, but it's just like, don't give in to the bullshit. Carry yourself with some class.
I'm probably, maybe some people say take it and run with it. I ain't gonna lie, y'all know me, bro. I love the Lil V Vet, I love the KC5, the nicknames. I love it because y'all see how the hard work I put in by streaming every day and trying to put in different type of content and different options.
I'm curious what that relationship is like. I mean, again, I ultimately don't really care, but in the sake within the conversation, I wonder how close he is with Kai. Like, I didn't even know Kai had a little brother. I know he had a sister, and they don't even look alike. So I'm just genuinely curious what the lore is.
Schools.
Is Kai funding him? Are they super locked in? Do they look up to him? I don't know. I'm just curious. You know, just as an older brother myself, what the dynamic is there.
Swapped. I got the fucking water thrown on me, and thousands of people, tens of thousands of people. You feel me? Like, it's a whole bunch of storylines that we done been through. Like, you feel me? So it's like, I see why y'all fake jack me and y'all put those nicknames towards my character. And I jack that. But y'all know me for real. I don't Bad for nothing, gang.
Situations like this make you really think about who it is you should put on when it comes to content creation and how it's going to reflect on you, because no matter what these guys do, no matter how far away they are from Cenat, no matter if he's even on the internet or not, people are going to bring it back to him. This is their entire situation, and even I in my own video talked about and brought up Cenat here and there, even referred to Kello as Cenat's brother, because that's probably how most people would know him, or if you would never have seen him before, but if he
big shadow. I can't lie, it's a big shadow.
feels familiar, then bring up that fact that he's Cenat's little brother is going to make that connection for you, and that's probably annoying, and I could understand that, but at the same time, that's definitely why you have to move differently when it comes to streaming, because you're under a magnifying glass based on who you're aware of and who you're adjacent to, and it's not like it's just him, it's Rakai as well. They basically call him Rakai, Cenat's little brother or son at certain points, so people are going to reflect on everything that you do and put that onto him, because at the end of the day, he is seen on the internet as your mentor and should be telling y'all right from wrong, even though at a certain point you are grown enough to know that yourself, but he used to be the one that's stepping in and actually helping you act right on stream or just in general at times. But at the end of the day, that is just how I feel. If you want to talk about you feel the
Y'all let me know what y'all think about this one in the comment section, man. I appreciate y'all. My name's Berto. Where you at, Berto? Join the Where You At family so you never miss a live stream reaction live on Twitch. Links is in the description.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look too easy.